One communist on the faculty of one university is one communist too many. One communist among the American advisors at Yalta was one communist too many. And even if there were only one communist in the State Department, even if there were only one communist in the State Department, that would still be one communist too many.
Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. We're running a sale, guys. 15% off everything in the merch store, including our new Freedom shirt with the bald eagle on the front. And of course, our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt with the America 250 flag on the back. We also have hats, our Patriot 1776 shirt. We have our hoodies, zip-up hoodies, other hats as well, including coffee mugs. Also, memberships are available on the website. $10 a month. When you sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. You get member videos, also access to our Friday member stream that we have every single Friday. If you would like to donate to us, you can do it directly on the website. $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support. How many times, guys, must I tell you that the Democratic Party is a Marxist-Leninist party? They're run by communists. When you look at the most high-profile people in the Democratic Party, they're all communists. We need a new Joseph McCarthy, folks. We need someone that's going to stand up against the communists. Now, AOC, communists. Bernie Sanders, Bolshevik Bernie, communists. Zora Mandami, communists. Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, communist. She was a big Fidel Castro fan, in case you guys didn't know. And by the way, Irvin Magic Johnson, Lakers great, came out and endorsed the communist Karen Bass. Communists are running on Chicago. Communists are running on Seattle. This is who they are. They don't call themselves communists. They call themselves democratic socialists. No, these people are communists, man. And one of the biggest communist countries in the world is China. And the Democratic Party, man, especially in California, they love them some communist China. They love them some Xi Jinping. Remember, guys, what was it last year? In LA, if I'm not mistaken. San Francisco, I believe it's San Francisco. Xi Jinping came in, and we know that these super blue cities in California are shitholes. Trash everywhere. I mean, it looks terrible. However, when their communist master came over to California, they cleaned up the streets because they wanted to make a big impression on their communist master, Xi Jinping. Well, guess what, folks? The mask is off because we actually have a California mayor of Arcadia, California. This woman has now admitted to being a foreign agent for the CCP. Yeah, this woman is facing, I believe, like 10 years in prison for this. And she has now resigned as the mayor of Arcadia, California. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Here we go. So right over here, post-millennial. Arcadia, California mayor admits to acting as foreign agents for communist China and resigns. Her name is Eileen Wang. She served as mayor of Arcadia, California, and she has now pleaded guilty to being an illegal foreign agent of China. Wow. Get this. This comes after her campaign advisor was sentenced in February to 4 years in prison for acting as an illegal agent. Per the New York Post, Wang pleaded guilty to the federal charge in her arraignment on Monday afternoon. She faces a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Wang admitted to working with China to boost propaganda between 2020 and 2022 with a fake news site in the U.S. What was actually going on during 2020, guys? That was the height of wokeness, the Marxist BLM, all that stuff right there. Wang had been elected in 2022 to the Arcadia City Council, from which the mayor is selected on a rotating basis. First Assistant United States Attorney Bill Asali said in a statement announcing the charge against Wang, quote, individuals in our country who covertly do the bidding of foreign governments undermine our democracy. This plea agreement is the latest success in our determination to defend the homeland against China's efforts to corrupt our institutions. Well, I'll say this. Our institutions have already been corrupt. Look at who actually runs, the universities, Hollywood. All communists. All communists. Asali said that Wang, quote, is just the latest to act as an agent for the PRC, and it should terrify Americans that she was able to rise to the highest levels of office in her city. Wow. Wang and her then fiance, Yao Ning, Mike's son, worked on a website that claimed to be a news source for Chinese Americans called U.S. News Center. The Department of Justice said the two worked at the direction and control of the People's Republic of China, folks. Government officials and coordinated with U.S.-based individuals to promote the PRC's interests by, among other things, promoting pro-communist China propaganda in the United States. Astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. This was a mayor of an American city, folks. A mayor of an American city. Communists. Busted. We shouldn't have one single communist, folks, running any city. Not in the United States. Communism goes against American values. It does. Now, this is Eileen Wang right here. This is when she was running for the city council right here. You're going to notice something right here. She's speaking in Mandarin. Why is she actually speaking in Mandarin right here? But at the end, she speaks in English. Listen into this.
我是王爱玲，我是2022年 Arcadia 第3区市议员候选人。我将致力于为全体市民争取权益，努力提高企业信心，平衡预算，打击犯罪，不遗余力。请在11月8日投我一票，支持王爱玲竞选 Arcadia 第3区市议员。谢谢大家。Hello everyone, my name is Eileen Wang. I'm running Arcadia City Council District 3. Public safety, transportation, homeless issue, all are my priority. Please support and vote me on November 8th. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. And of course, she was on the city council and they appointed a communist. A dirty, rotten communist, folks. Absolutely unreal. Cashtel posting about this too as well. Yeah. And make no mistake about it, guys. There's more than just her that are working on behalf of communist governments. Like China. There's other people as well. I already told you guys, in California, man, they love communist China. Rolled out the red carpet for communist China. This should terrify every single American. And I hope this woman actually does every bit of 10 years in the slammer. You know what? Since she actually likes communist China so much, hey, send her to China. Now, I do believe she's actually from the United States, but still, since she actually loves communist China so much, after those 10 years, send her over there. Let her live under communism. Since she's actually so pro-communist. Joseph McCarthy was right, guys. If you got one communist, that is one communist too many. Joseph McCarthy, man, he was way ahead of his time. He knew exactly what the communists were doing. Exactly what they were doing. Joseph McCarthy was in office, way back in the 30s and 40s. So we're talking about like 80, 90 years. He died in his 40s. He died young. But definitely he was a man ahead of his time, man. He saw the writing on the wall. And all these dirty, rotten communists, man, they were hiding in the woodworks. They're just mass all communists now in the Democratic Party, folks. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.